Well, folks, I would like to say that I've had a really productive day, but I haven't. I cut my hair while Louis was calling around, but the time difference from Mexico to England has literally messed up his routine. Like, he still isn't napped. He woke up at 9:30. 9:30! Woke up at 9:30, he still isn't napped, and I'm like, it's 3:30, you've been awake for like 6 hours. Why aren't you napping, friend? And now he can't nap because we've had to go to the local community centre so he can have his 9 to 12 month checkup. So I've got all my laundry done. I wanted to record a review of my new Nimya stuff, and I just hate doing it when it's dark. So yeah, I'm gonna try and get back. And Lewis said he might take Louis around his mum's house. I want to do lots of stuff, some work. So yeah, fingers crossed I'll be able to do that when I get home and it's still light. If not, I can use my light, but I feel like daylight is just the best light for doing makeup in and stuff. So yeah, we'll see. But I curled my hair, and I can't tell you how nice it has been to do my hair and it not drop out straight away. Like, I've still got curls, it's like springy, it's so soft after my hair mask I did the other day, and I'm just like, oh, Mexico's so humid, girl, you need to sort out your humidity, girl, because I weren't feeling it. Every time I did my hair, that's why I had my hair up the whole time, because I just could not deal. So anyway, that's one good thing about being back. I have got a bit of a cold, I've got a bit of a cold, but again, it's not COVID because I got checked, so that's all good. Yeah, we're gonna go now because I need to do a food shop as well quickly before I go into his appointment. So hey guys, hello. So went to the checkup, and I don't know about anyone else, but health visitors make you feel like absolute excuse my language. I'm just like, what? I've been there today and I've been told my son is overweight. So is that words? He doesn't look overweight, but he's measuring overweight on this chart. And you know, you're like, right, so your little shitty chart in your little shitty book is telling you that he's overweight. A few numbers, like, no, my son is not overweight. I can see with my eyes he's not overweight. Honestly, he like, and we get to go through all the growth motor skills chart, blah de blah de blah, went through all that, and he's fine in the white for everything, which meant there's black, grey and white, and he was in the white bit because he's hitting all his milestones, something like that. So I mean, I'm doing that right. How does he sleep? Like, why is it that people are so focused on how a baby sleeps? Jay's fine. I said I've taken him off formula now because he's 1 and he's on whole milk. He still has 2 bottles probably in the day, 1 before he goes to bed, and then I take a bottle up to bed with me and he has that in the night, because he does wake up in the night, and I do think it's for comfort and not for nutrition. Or he's not thirsty, he just wants it for comfort, and then he goes back to sleep, but it's only the 1 bottle and whatever. Oh, well, that's why he's overweight then, if he's still having milk in the night. I'm like, okay, right. So I've basically gone in and they've said he's overweight and it's my fault because he has milk in the night, and he shouldn't be having a bottle anymore, he should be drinking it out of a cup. And that was the funniest one, when she asked me about where he sleeps. So obviously everyone knows my situation. I'm living with my mum and dad at the minute while our house is getting built, so we're all in the one room. So he has a travel cot in the room. He sleeps in that probably until about midnight when he wakes up and he's crying, so I pick him up. And then, I don't know about anyone else, but I'm too freaking tired to be up at night for like half an hour when I could literally put him into my bed and he's boom, back to sleep in like 2 minutes. Like, I'm sorry, but there's just certain things I feel as a mum that we need to like scrap this whole they need to be in a bed by this point, they need to be, like, great if they are, like, I'm pleased for you, it obviously works for your family, but for my family it doesn't work like that, so I'm not going to make it be like that. So this is a message to the health visitor that just made me feel like absolute shit because I give my son comfort at night. Piss off, piss off, girl, because I don't want to know. I will continue to comfort my son during the night when he wakes up, and that's all it is, really. And if I'm getting sleep, don't care. Obviously, if I could see in my eyes that he was unhealthy, he was malnourished or overnourished and just like fat, like, but I don't even see how you can call a baby fat, then yes, I would obviously change something. But I honestly, in my gut, like I felt when I gave birth without midwives, I felt fine, and I have a feeling that he is fine. Deep within me, I've gone through a lot of this process. Like, obviously there was no midwives at my birth. I wasn't scared because I was like, everything's fine. Actually in labour, like I'm actually shitting a baby out on the toilet, right? And Lewis rings them and is like, oh, like, she's pushing on the toilet, can you come round because she's booked this home birth, you gave us a birth pool, whatever. Oh, she's not booked in. Alright, okay, I know my baby's coming. I literally knew. It's one of those instinct things again. Like, I just knew he was coming. I did hypnobirthing, it was actually me, so I knew what was going on in my body. Yet they're on the phone to him saying, oh, is it her first baby? He's like, yeah. Oh, well, she's gonna be a while yet. And you know, you're like, how can you tell me what my body's doing? I know my body, I know my son, I know he's not fat. Hi lovelies, and welcome back to another video. I feel like I'm doing alright. I feel like I'm doing alright, although if you saw that previous clip, I did actually record that at 3 o'clock this afternoon, and I don't actually know what the time is. I think it's about 6 o'clock. So I've only just actually managed to get something done that involves makeup, which is life of a mother. But on that, you probably saw, looking at my previous clips as well, you obviously saw what happened earlier when I went for Louise' 9 to 12 month check. I actually came out feeling so annoyed, and I was just like, no, like, I know what is right. Like, I know he's not overweight. I know it with my eyes, and also, like, I feel it as a mum. Like, mum knows best, do you know what I mean? And I just thought, no, I'm not stopping his milk, against their recommendation to stop his milk completely. And then I got home and I was like, look, it can't be right, like, surely. And then I looked at the chart. She's bloody marked it as on a 24-week-old baby. I'm not being funny, Deirdre, that's why he's overweight. Because you ain't done it for a 12-month-old, you've done it for a 24-week-old baby, darling. Do you know what I mean? Imagine if I stopped all of his milk. I thought, oh my god, I need to put him on a diet. And then I went to his 2-year review and they were like, he's a bit underweight. Do you know what I mean? Like, lucky that I do think, like, mum knows best, and I wasn't going to stop his milk and I wasn't going to listen. But imagine if I did. I just can't. It just blows my mind that I'm like, wow. Sorry about all this stuff laid out. I've unpacked and I'm trying to organise my makeup. But I thought, while I'm here, I'm going to get stuff done, and I'm going to stop moaning about what the health visitor made me feel like, because she was wrong and mum knows best. And I'm so glad that I didn't listen, and I wasn't going to listen. So today I wanted to use some new products. Well, tonight, not even today now, but yes, I ordered something while I was on holiday, and I don't know if it's just because she's such an influencer in the makeup world. I don't know if she's just bought out her own brand, or people just buying into it because of the name on it, or if it's actually good. And I really, really wanted to try it, and I ran out of setting spray, and I thought, you know what, I'm going to bite the bullet, I'm just going to do it. And I have purchased some Nimya, which is, if you watch YouTube videos, you will know Nikki Tutorials. This is her brand. So what I got was the Where It All Starts cream, which is a hybrid, so it's a moisturiser and primer, because the crime is not to prime, as Nikki would say. And then I also got the Set It and Forget It setting spray. Let me tell you, I sprayed this earlier, right? Honestly, I would use it as a perfume if I could. Honestly, if we had smell-o-vision, I'd love for you to smell it. It smells almost like women's perfume but men's aftershave at the same time. It's So I have just cleansed my face. I'm going to go in with my serum though. This is the one I used in my glowy video. It's by Medicate. C Tetra Lipid Vitamin C Radiant Serum. Ever since I've been using it, like, serum, we need to invest in serums, Hans. So we're going to put a few drops up here and here and here and here. We're just going to rub it in, you know what I mean? Just get it all in. Oh. But yeah, I definitely would recommend using a serum. Oh, it just smells so good as well. So I'm glad I look a bit healthier now. My last video I looked so ill, but now I've got a tiny bit of a tan. Got my gym stuff on because I thought I was going to do a workout today, but I just ran out of time. And this is why I wake up at 5, because today I woke up at 9:30 and honestly I was just rushing all day, on top of the washing. Next up we've got the Nimya, so we are going to go. It says just to apply it. Where it all starts, it creates a perfect canvas for luminous skin, but also can help you prime the face of those iconic makeup days. This is iconic, Hans. This is iconic. It will be, trust me. Remember this video. I'm gonna be an icon. Right, so ooh, it smells like cocoa butter. Right, so I don't know how much to use. Maybe we'll just dab it around here on top of the serum, because you can get a glow serum, but I thought I've already got a serum, so we'll just put that underneath. So we are I can't believe that smells so nice. It smells like cocoa butter. So we're gonna rub it all in. So this is like a moisturiser plus a primer, and it says that you can wear it on its own. So let's see what it's like on its own. Oh, it does radiate your skin, doesn't it? Oh, so this is what it's like on its own. And also disclaimer, like, I think Nimya isn't like I wouldn't say it's like a skincare brand, although it is skincare. I think it's more makeup based, so like pre-makeup skincare, pre-makeup wear. Oh, do you know what? I like that. Okay, Hans. Okay. So next we're gonna go in for some eyebrow action. I use the Benefit Good Goof Proof Brow Pencil, which has a little, if you can see that, it's like a little brow pencil on one end and little brush on the other. So I have ombre blush brow on my brows. My business partner Natalie did them. I can't recommend it enough, honestly. You can't go wrong. Like, I just walk out the house and I'm like, brows. I would 100% recommend getting some sort of tattoo under your brow. It's just good for those days where you just can't get out. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna go under here. I do like them to look a bit more bold when I have makeup on, but honestly, other than that, I wouldn't even touch them. When I was on holiday, I did not touch them at all. So basically, just follow what Natalie did to my brow. Just darken it up a bit. And then I don't go over the top too much because I still like it to look like it's hair. So, and then we want to brush it in just to blend it all a little bit more. And then it will look neater once I've carved it out. I'm actually really excited because that Nimya stuff has really made my skin look so radiant. the madders. It's the madders. Right. So now we want to carve out the brow. So I'm going to take my M43 Morphe brush. So it's basically just a flat brush, because I like squeezing it and then you get like a really sharp edge. I'm just going for my P.Louise 0.5 base. And what I do is I just put a little bit on my hand. Get my little flat brush. And I'm going to have to use a mirror for this one because eyesight problems, you know what I mean? Especially in the dark. And we just want to bring it under the brow. Under the brow. See what I did there? Go along and I just sort of carve it out like that first, so it's like sharp. We get, by the way, then we go in with a beauty blender. I just want as much sleep as I could possibly get. So when it comes to night time, if he wants milk in the night and it will make him quiet within a minute, that's what I'm gonna do. We're not gonna, someone like told me once, oh, just rock him and eventually he'll go. And I'm like, babes, why would I give up that sleep? I won't. So what we need to do now is we need to set that into the lid. So we've got a nice base for that. So I'm just going to use my Morphe 124 brush and literally just dab it in. Dab the powder in. If you get a bit of fallout, it doesn't matter. I'm just going to dab it in. And then, as you can see, it smooths it all out, giving us a nice base for our shadow. Okay, Hans, is that alright? Is that alright there? Now you can probably guess what palette I'm going to use for this, for my eyeshadow. Say it louder at the back. Say it louder at the back. Oh, it's Makeup by Mario, honeys. It's the Master Mattes palette, because you have all your browns that you could ever want for a nice, natural, fleeky eye. So, as usual, I always start with this one as my sort of transition colour. So I will take it all the way around my eye. Sometimes I say, oh, I'm not going to do a crazy eye, and then I end up doing a crazy eye, so you literally never know. But I'd just like to think that you guys could use this as just like a little tip book, do you know what I mean? Because I know that some people, I have been asked for makeup lessons and I'm like, but it's just finding the time. But that is my goal for this year, is to sort of work something out at the salon. So I'm going in again, just in my crease. In my crease, I absolutely hate saying that, in my crease. It just doesn't sound very nice, does it? But yeah, just really like in your crease, just to accentuate that eye, you know? And I have got lashes today, Hans, but I'm not sure what it's gonna look like, to be honest. Because, well, I don't have eyelash extensions anymore. I keep forgetting to buy them, and my mum's ones were the only ones that are available to me at this time. And yeah, so I had to use my mum's, but I don't even think she wears them, to be honest. I think she bought them and then I bought better ones, so I was like, just have mine. Part of me wants to add a shimmer, but part of me, do I do it? Do it, girl, don't do it. I was just thinking about it. I'm not gonna do it. I did it. I did. I just popped a little bit on there, you know, just to. Now we have this. So I actually just got given this in a beauty box once. But Mian? Zuia? I don't know. Okay, so I don't know where my mum was going with these. I mean, Jane, who are you anymore? Who are you? I mean, could have saved some time with the first one, do you know what I mean? Then let's add a bit more. Okay, I'm not totally mad at them anymore. Not that mad. It says just to directly apply foundation on top of it. Because it is a moisturiser and primer, you don't need to put it on. So we are going to use the Airbrush Flawless Foundation Stays All Day and All Night by Charlotte Tilbury. I'm going to use that. So get my foundation brush. Now, this is a little thing that I saw on a YouTube, and it is this, right? And apparently if you dry your foundation a little bit, this is the fan by the way, just in case you didn't realise it's a fan, yes, it's cooled you down. If you dry your foundation a little bit, apparently you get more coverage. That must be enough now. And we are just going to go with the brush. And we're going to just go for it, hon. Do you know what I mean? Just bloody go for it and just see how this primer is working. So now I've done that, we're now going to press it in. Because I am lazy. Yes, very lazy. Sometimes I can't bother to dampen it with a tap, so we just use this. We just use it and we just dampen it. It's basically rose water, but they put MAC on it and sell it for more. Do you know what I mean? I'm definitely not mad at this primer. I'm not mad at it at all. Nah. See, I thought, I've fallen for it here, Claude. You've fallen for it. You've really fallen for it. You've taken the biggest makeup YouTuber and you have purchased their brand. Because they can do that. Because they make you believe. They make you believe that they make good products. Because it's what they do. It's their job. And you've just fallen straight for it. But I believe I haven't. And I believe Nikki Tutorials has just changed my life. And I'm not afraid to say it. I'm not afraid. Where's my skin texture gone? Nah. Where has my... She came through. She came the F through. Oh, what's that? Get off me. Sorry, I've got concealer on my hand as well, and it just keeps getting involved. And I say just don't get involved. It's an AB conversation. See yourself out. Do you know what I mean? So now we are going in with concealer. So this was my original concealer that I used in my last video, and I just felt like it wasn't light enough for under my eye. Like it was sort of matching my foundation colour, and I was like, So when I went to the airport, I got the shade lighter, and honestly, love it. I did try and record it on holiday when I put it on, But I've recorded 10 minutes of me trying it on and doing a before and after, but yeah, forgot to press the record button, so didn't really work out, to be honest. No. Do get questions. I hate saying that, I do get questions, but I actually do. Every time I put on my Instagram about what makeup tips people would like, it always comes up. And I think once you know, it's a game changer once you know. So I'm just going to highlight down the sides of my nose. Bring it up. You can sort of like sharpen up your eyeliner with that as well. And you just see, I just feel like this going that one shade light, I was like, hello. Hello there. And forehead. And a little bit up there. There we go. And then what we're going to do, babes, we're going to just tap it in. You look like a cat. Meow. Straight away I'm going to bake because I want that to bake while I do my contour. So baking, Mercier powder, a powder that I absolutely love, and although I thought I was going to go to Charlotte Tilbury, so let's just say this is my favourite loose powder, and then my favourite pressed powder is Charlotte Tilbury, but not today, hon, not today. Laura's got to win. Laura's got to win over Char, do you know what I mean? So we're going to look up and we're just going to place it here. Bake it, honey, bake it. So now just going to take this concealer again, just take it in a line, a small line. I like to bring my nose in, so today I'm going to really snatch up my nose. The tip matters, the tip matters. Okay, our Fenty, it's a Real Techniques brush. I've had it for ages. It's just like a fluffy brush, but the big version. I'd love to tell you the name of it, but I can't. So maybe next time tune in again and you'll find out. Probably won't, but. So we're going to get our cream contour. So you think of a number 3 and you go 1. So that's the top of the 3. You bring it down. Might need to add a bit more. And then you want to sort of follow that cheek. Like that, you see? And then you come back up and you never neglect the jawline. Always do your jawline, and then I bring it under. I mean, I already look great. And then we're going to bring that round again. And we're going to go in a number 3, back up again and down. So we've got, just think 33. And look, I already look snatched. And we're just gonna tap it in. And I feel like with your foundation, with your concealer, always just go like in an upward, you know, so you're never bringing it down. I'm going to go in with the darker shade of foundation that I had. Concealer, I keep saying foundation, I mean concealer. And I'm just going to draw a line here because I just want to sharpen it up just a tiniest bit. Now with a smaller brush, we are going to use our cream contour again, but we are going to just get
like to just go in a line. Say it and you'll believe it. And I just dab it in with my finger because, I mean, we don't want to be here all day. Dormez-vous, dormez-vous, semolina. Something about semolina. Right, we're doing it. But it's just bronzer brush. Bronzer brush. I don't know the name of it again, but it's a bronzer brush. So I'm gonna go over our Hoola caramel again because I like it. And with the bronzer, we just want to like, we're just bronzing. Do you know what I mean? So we just want ourselves to look a bit warmer, like we just come back from Mexico because some of us got tan on our face. So we're just gonna pretend, fake it till you make it. And we're gonna just bronze under here just to make that contour stand out a little bit more. Don't neglect the jawline, I told you. That's it. So you can already see this side I look healthy, this side I just look a bit like So we've got your blusher now, which is a blusher brush from Real Techniques. I am waiting on the Doll Beauty 15-piece brush set to come in. Okay guys, so once that comes in, my brush game will be up. But at the moment, my brush game is good, don't get me wrong, but it could be better. So we're going to use my favourite, California Girls, the Unforgettable. So yeah, Galifornia by Benefit. And sometimes it comes out a bit mad. So I try and just swipe my, what is my obsession with foundation? I mean blusher. We're just going to swipe it up. Just, there you go. Oh, honey. Swipe it up. Swipe it up. Call the police. I don't know why. I don't know why I should call the police, to be honest. Right, I have no words anymore. Now for my highlight, I'm just gonna use the REFY, I think they're Illuminator drops. It's a joke, mate, it's an absolute joke. And before we just go like straight up like liquid highlight, we need to add some powder. So the Benefit Dandelion. Dandelions aren't they them plants that, oh no, I thought dandelions were the, they are. Dandelions are the ones that make you wee the bed if you pick it. And I was absolutely petrified to pick one. If I picked one, I'd be like, oh man, I'm gonna wet the bed. Right, I mean, from what I look like at the start of this video, I've changed. So for my lips, we're gonna go in with some Barry M. This is in shade 01JO, whatever that means. It doesn't have a name, no? Oh, no. But it's vegan. Fun fact. Right, so... NYX. I love these because they're so cheap, but they're so good. So I've gone like pinky with like nudie. This is shade London. Get the London look. Sorry, wrong brand. So now I just want to finish a little bit on my eyes. So I'm going to go in with Poor Soul. Right, now we're back with a super sharp kohl liner. We're going to just whack a bit under the eye, you know, just give me a bit of a pizzazz. Then we're going to put some more mascara. Hello, hello, hello. Just under there. Do I add gloss? Yeah, I feel like we need gloss. So, well, this is a fella I haven't seen for a while. This is Skinny Dip. It's from a company, a business, Jouer. And it's a lip topper and it goes on top of your lips, but Han. I haven't used it in so long and I found it earlier. And there we go. There we bloody go, Hans. The last step is we're starting with Nimya and we're finishing with Nimya. So this is the moment we've been waiting for, Hans. So packaging looks bloody lovely, don't it? And then we're gonna set it and forget it. Honestly, if we had smell-o-vision, oh, love you, Nikki, love you for that. Oh, it just smells so good. And then, don't forget, set it and forget it. And you want a fan. You really do. This has changed my life since I've fanned my face. I only bought this, right, on holiday, but I started using it on holiday with my makeup because I saw people had one on YouTube, and I mainly bought it in case I got too hot on the plane. But now, although it needs a bit of a wash because there's white foundation on it, I mean, I feel like everything happens for a reason, and I am the reason. So this is the finished look. I would definitely recommend Nimya. 100% recommend the Nimya on its own or under your makeup, because honestly that's just unreal. I don't think my makeup's ever looked so flawless and just nice. Yes. And also would 100% recommend the setting spray because the smell, number one, but two, this ain't going nowhere, hun. It ain't going anywhere. Like, you ain't going nowhere. You ain't going nowhere. Although my curls go somewhere, so drop out. But yeah, so if you want to know anything else or you want to know where to get it, I got it from Space NK or Space NK. It's the only retailer in England that does it. So I ordered it from there. I would 100% recommend it. Thank you, Nikki Tutorials, for actually giving me something that just makes me feel great. This is the first time I've used them in this video, so if you like this video, like it, share it, subscribe to my channel because I've got so much more that's going to be coming. Makeup by Claudia Rose _ and yeah, I will see you in my next video, and thank you for watching and listening to my rant. And I'm going to go now and give my son some milk.